Hello my dear friends, this is very spontaneous and short video. I never recorded this type of videos before where I just speak with you and try to tell you something because my English does not allow me to do it. But this time I decided to try. I will speak in English and then I will speak Russian language with English subtitles, voice subtitles. So, if you know me well, you know that I don't speak about politics at my channel at all. My channel is about Russia, about Russian people, Russian cities, and if you are going to Russia one day, I'm sure my videos will help you a lot. There are many useful information. But last time I have many questions about sanctions, about this situation. I will tell you only about myself, about my example. Maybe it will help you a little bit to understand what is going on. Now probably I need to switch to Russian language.
Sanctions. There are many of them. They have touched absolutely every person. Also, the ruble fell down, prices have increased, and huge number of people lost their jobs. I can use my family as an example. My mother is a pensioner. Her pension is 10,600 rubles. It's $100. Before the situation, it was 150 rubles. As you understand, it's impossible to live on this money. After my father passed away, I take care of my mother. But I lost my job, because the company in which I had a part-time job, they left Russia. But it's very important. I am not complaining. It's just an example. There are many people in the same situation. Not only I lost my job, not only I have this situation. A lot of people are in the same situation. I'm just telling you how we are doing and how we live with the current situation. Booking and Airbnb. If you are planning to come to Russia, it will be difficult for you to book accommodation now, because most of us used Booking. But no more Booking and Airbnb in Russia. Unfortunately, we don't have any good alternatives. When we Russians travel around Russia, we also use Booking. To be honest, it will be cool if they come back soon. MasterCard and Visa. We cannot use these cards abroad, but at the same time, we have not too many chances to go there nearest time, because most countries have stopped to give us visas. But good news, we can use these cards inside of Russia. PayPal. Why I am talking about PayPal? Because most freelancers, and there are a lot of them in Russia, photographers, artists, designers, videographers, bloggers, etc., receive salaries from Western companies on PayPal, and now they cannot receive their salary. I am not an exception. I have a Patreon where I have 4 patrons who support me. By the way, thank you so much. I appreciate it as to the moon and back. I am very grateful to you. Now I cannot withdraw money from Patreon to PayPal, but Patreon sent a letter that they are not going to cancel Russian pages, and the money will be transferred without any problems when we found an alternative instead of PayPal. A lot of foreign companies left Russia. I will not talk about sports shops, clothes, etc. There are many of them. But I think we all understand that not a single businessman will leave such a market as Russia. The population of Russia is 145 million people. Show me at least one businessman who would leave such a market voluntarily. 145 million people is, I can find you 20 countries, the total number of which will be 145 million people. When the companies begin to leave Russia, many Russians say that if these companies returned, they would no longer use their services. Yes, there were such thoughts, but of course we will use their services, and I am sure that they are waiting for a moment when they can return. But they need to return faster, because other companies can take their places. What else can I add? We cannot buy dollars or euro in the bank now, because there is no cash. But if people have euros or dollars, they can exchange them for rubles in a bank without any problems. Also, if we go abroad, we can take out of Russia only $10,000, no more. Prices have skyrocketed from 30 to 200%. If you want, I can record a video in the stores with prices. Let me know if you want to see this video. I can give you some examples about current prices. I wanted to buy coffee yesterday. Before, coffee cost 300 rubles. Now it's 900 rubles. 3 times more. My mom's pension is 10 cans of coffee. This is catastrophe. Fruits, vegetables, all products have become very expensive. Prices for equipment. I shoot all my videos on my phone, but in the future I plan to buy action camera, a drone. DJI Mavic Mini, it's the cheapest one, has risen in prices by 2 times. DJI Osmo Pocket or GoPro have risen in 2 times. The camera that I wanted to buy now costs, it's scary to say, it's even scary to say, 300,000 rubles. I wanted to buy for my mother a small TV set. It cost 17,000. Now it costs 35,000. I know that this situation has affected many of you as well. Gasoline products have risen in price. You can write in the comments below how you are doing nowadays. By the way, I forgot to mention that in the beginning we had a big panic about medicines. First, we were afraid that Europe will stop supplying us with medicines. And secondly, we understood that prices will go up. The government told us that there will be no problems with supplies. We don't know the real situation yet, I hope all will be fine. But there is already a problem in my city. There is no medicine for the thyroid gland. It's very important drugs. Thanks God I bought it to my mother in advance. Yesterday my friend from Moscow asked me to look for a medicine that they cannot find in Moscow. So it seems that we already have big problem with some medical preparations. So it was my short message to you. If you have any questions, let me know. And I would like to tell you one more thing. When you watch bloggers, remember that each blogger has his personal point of view. It does not mean that all Russians think the same as this blogger. If you want to find out something, listen to different points of view. Think deep. Look for information. Search for information. There are a lot of lies and fakes in our days, but critical thinking will help you to be closer to the truth. I dream that everyone who is interested in Russia will visit Russia one day. I dream to show you all of Russia. I dream that these people who don't know Russia get to know us better. Believe me, you will be fascinated by both the country and the people. I dream to travel without problems and that all nationalities have good relations.